We know how to compute the level of sales to reach your target net income. Right now, let's learn about one more thing about the margin of safety. Okay, the margin of safety is the difference between the actual or expected sales and the sales at the break-even point. The margin of safety tell you the cushion that management has if the expected sales fail to materialize. It means that the margin of safety tell you the cushion, okay, how far the sale can drop before your company experience the loss, okay. If you have more margin of safety, it means that your company is quite safe. If something unexpected happens and your sale drop a lot, you have more room for the sale to drop, okay? So it's better to have higher margin of safety than lower margin of safety, okay? Let's look at information here. Assume that the actual sales right now equal to 750,000. And from the example that we learned earlier, we know that the break-even sales equal to 500, right? As you can see, we just subtract the actual sale, subtract the break-even sale from the actual sales. You will have the margin of safety equal to 150,000. So it means that your sale can drop. If your sale drop not more than 250,000, your company will still doing okay? Sometimes the margin of safety can be computed as the ratio, okay? The margin of safety ratio can compute by divided margin of safety in dollars by the actual sales. So for this example, the margin of safety equal to 250,000 and the actual sales equal to 750. So the margin of safety ratio equal to 33%, okay? It means that if your sales drop by not more than 33%, your company will still doing okay? So the higher the dollars or the percentage of the margin of safety, it means that the company is safer, okay? So let's look at the review questions. The company currently has the actual sales of 600,000 and the break-even sales equal to 420,000. What is the margin of safety ratio for this company? It's 30%, right? You just subtract 420 from 600 and then you divide it by 600, you will get the answer, okay? So it means that the sales can drop by not more than 30%, okay? If the sales drop more than 30%, your company will have loss, okay? Let's look at some exercise, okay? We have 2 more exercises and then we are done, okay? So this company make a travel bag and sell for 56 each. And for the coming year, management expect the fixed cost to be equal to 320,000 and the variable cost to be equal to 42 per unit, okay? First, the question asks you to compute the break-even point in dollars using the contribution margin ratio, and then B, compute the margin of safety, and C, compute the sales dollar required to earn the net profit of 410, okay? Maybe I let you work a bit for this question. The break-even point in dollars if you use the contribution margin ratio. Better do it with you guys, okay? Let's see for the first one, the break-even point in dollars. If you want to use the contribution margin ratio, we need to find contribution margin ratio first, right? The selling price per unit equal to 56 and the variable cost per unit equal to 42. So you get the contribution margin equal to 14. Okay. So this is per unit information. And if you want to compute contribution margin ratio, you just divide 14 with 56, right? You're gonna get the contribution margin ratio of 25%. Okay. And the meaning, let me say it one more time. Okay. For the contribution margin per unit, this means that each unit that you sell, you will have the contribution margin of 14 to cover fixed costs and contribute to your net income. Okay. And for contribution margin ratios, it means that for every dollar that you sell, you will have 20 cents contribution margin to cover fixed costs and contribute to your net income. Okay. And for the break-even point, we know that we need to cover all fixed costs at break-even point, right? So we just divided fixed costs with contribution margin ratio, and you will have the break-even point, break-even sales in dollars equal to 1.28 million for that. So this is a break-even point in dollars. Okay. And for the next question, if you guys finish, you can move on while we wait for some friends to write down. Okay. For question B, it asks you to compute the margin of safety, assuming the actual sales are 1.3824 million. Let's see. The margin of safety, we just subtract the actual sale by the break-even sales, right? We have the break-even sale from question A. Therefore, we have the margin of safety equal to 102,400, right? So it means that your current sale can drop by not more than this amount. If it drops more than this amount, your company will experience the loss, right? So this one is in dollars. But you can also express your margin of safety in percentage, okay? So the percentage here, you just divided margin of safety by the actual sales. So you will get the margin of safety ratio equal to 7.4%. So it means that your current sales shouldn't drop more than 7.4%. Okay? If it drops more than 7.4%, your company will have loss. Okay? So margin of safety tell you the buffer, how much that you have, right? The cushion. If you have higher margin of safety, you are safe. If you have lower margin of safety, it means that if some unexpected things happen, your company may experience the loss. Okay? How far the sale can drop. Okay, so this one can drop by not more than 7.4%. And the last one, question C. If you want to earn the net profit of 410,000, how much that you have to sell? Okay, we know that we need to cover fixed costs, and we also need to have the contribution margin to contribute to net income. Okay, so we need 730,000, and our current margin ratio equal to 25%. As a result, we need to have the sale of 2.92 millions in order to earn our target net income. Okay. See, as you can see, if we want to earn some net income, we require more sales, right? The sales must cover fixed costs and also must contribute to your net income. So this is the first exercise, okay? We still have one more and then we are done, okay? And the next question, if you finish this page, you can move on, okay? While we wait for some friends. The next question, the company made calculators that sell for 20 each. And for the coming year, the management expected the fixed cost to be equal to 220,000 and the variable cost equal to 9 per unit, okay? So we have all information that we need. And first, the question asks you to compute the break-even point in unit, but this one changed into mathematical equation, okay? Let's see. Let me rearrange a bit, okay? Sorry, this one when I type it. Let me change to our familiar format, okay? Let Q is the quantity that you have to sell in order to break even, okay? So the total revenue that you have, 20Q, right? And how about the variable cost, 9 multiplied by Q, and then you just subtract by the total fixed cost, okay? And you set the net income equal to 0, and then you just solve for the unknown variable, and you will have Q equal to 20,000 units, okay? So, in order to be break even, the company has to sell 20,000 units of calculators. So this is question A, okay? See, set the formula, right? Sales minus by variable cost minus by the fixed cost equal to your net profit of 0. And then you just solve for Q and then you get 20,000 calculators. So this is A, right? And let's move on to B. This one asks you to compute the break-even point in dollars using the contribution margin ratio. For information given, the contribution margin per unit equal to 11. 20 minus 9, so this is contribution margin per unit. Each unit that you sell, you have the contribution margin of 11 to cover fixed costs and contribute to your net income, right? And for contribution margin ratio, you just divide 11 by 20. So you get the contribution margin ratio of 55. So this one is quite high, right? Each dollar that you sell, you earn 55 cents of contribution margin to cover fixed costs and contribute to your net income, okay? And then you can compute the break-even point in dollars by divided fixed cost with 55%. So you get 400,000 as the break-even point in dollars. So it means you have to have the revenue of 400,000 in order to be break-even, okay? So this is the break-even point right now, right? You need to have the sale of 400,000. The next one just asks you to compute margin of safety, right? And for margin of safety, we just subtract current sale by break-even sales, right? Currently, your sales equal to 500,000, so you subtract by break-even sales, and then you divide it by your current sales. The margin of safety of this company equal to 20%. It means that this company sale can drop by not more than 20%. Okay? If the current sale drop by more than 20%, this company will have loss. Okay? Right. This tells you the question, how far the sale can drop. In this case, not more than 20%. Okay? And finally, the last one, the question just asks you to compute the required sales in order to earn the net profit of 165,000. Let's see. Sorry again. Let me change a bit. Just rearrange it into our family format, okay? Let's see, quite similar to question 1, right? For this exercise, we just subtract our sales by total, by variable cost, by fixed cost equal to our net profit. But our net profit is not zero now, it's equal to our target, right? And then we just solve for the unknown variable. Now we know that the unknown, the quantity that we have to sell is equal to 35,000 units, okay? And these 35,000 units, we convert that into dollars by multiplying it with selling price per unit, okay? So we know that we have to have the revenue of 700,000 in order to earn the net income of 165,000. So that's it for today, okay? So the purpose for today is to learn how to compute the break-even point, okay? We need to know how to compute the break-even point. We can use the mathematical equation, we can use the contribution margin, and then we can use the graph, right? And after we know the break-even point for our company, we may move on, right? We better earn some profit. So we set the target net profit, and then we try to find how many units that we have to sell in order to earn our target, okay? And finally, we learn about margin of safety, okay? Margin of safety tell you how far your sale can drop before your company experience the loss, okay? If you have high margin of safety, it means that your company is quite safe, okay? So this is the main thing that we learned today, okay? So, you ready for the quiz? Ready, right? Don't be so quiet. You guys will be fine. Trust me. So you want to sit